presentation. Good afternoon, good morning. Myself Ramakant Pathak, practicing company secretary from Noida. I am Bachelor of Law also, CSR certified professional, diploma in arbitration and qualified to be an independent director. I am practicing from Noida. My subject is applicability of post. What is post and its applicability? First, let me tell the name. Post doesn't mean POSH. This is Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace, Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. So post should not be considered only that this is the prevention of sexual harassment. We should understand the complete name of the act. The Post Act, an act to provide protection against sexual harassment of the women at workplace and for the prevention and redressal of the complaints of the sexual harassment and for matter connected therewith or incidental thereto. Where sexual harassment results in violation of the fundamental rights of a woman to the equality under Article 14 and 515, and Article 21 is also referred because everyone is having right to work at any place in India with their dignity, including male and female. It is applicable to entire country. We know that some acts apply to except Jammu and Kashmir, now that time is over. But the jurisdiction does not limit with the geographical limit of the country. ये किसी वर्किंग वुमेन के मन तक जाता है, ये लॉ है. इसलिए as per law, yes, it is applied under the geographical limit of the country, but it goes to the mind of a woman, the mind of the woman. We require to understand certain definitions, aggrieved woman, to understand the post. Aggrieved woman means, and in relation to a workplace, a woman of any age, whatever employed, whether employed or not, who alleged, she does not need to prove initially, she will have to allege to have been subjected to any act of sexual harassment by the respondent. Respondent can be a man, woman or both. It is not necessary that only one man can be the respondent. In relation to a dwelling place or house, a woman of any age who is employed in such a dwelling place or house. Now, the sexual harassment. I will not go in detail of this sexual harassment because other people are having this topic. I will go the crux of this. Physical, mental, whatever, but any other sexual unwelcome physical, verbal or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature will be considered as sexual harassment. तेरे हर चाक पे जलते हैं ख्यालों में चिराग, चाक बोलते हैं आने की आहट को. तेरे हर चाक पे जलते हैं ख्यालों में चिराग, जब भी तू आए जगाता हुआ जादू लाए. तुझको छू लूं कभी ये जाने तमन्ना मुझको, देर तक मेरे बदन से तेरी खुशबू आए. आप इतने भी अलर्ट मत रहिए किसी के आने जाने पे कि आपके मन में ख्याल जले या न जले, उनके यहाँ रेड फ्लैग जल जाए. तो इट इज नॉट अलाउड इन द पोस्ट. जब भी तू आए जगाता हुआ जादू लाए, यदि आप इतना ध्यान देंगे तो आपके लिए नुकसानदायक है. किसी को छूना, उसको जाने तमन्ना बोलना या इस तरह के कोई वर्ड्स यूज करना पोस्ट में मना है. वर्क प्लेस इंक्लूड्स एनीवेयर. जहां भी कोई काम कर रहा है वो वर्क प्लेस में आता है, वो ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड है और ये किसी और का सब्जेक्ट है. आई विल नॉट गो मोर इन दिस. सेक्शन 3 ऑफ द एक्ट रिक्वायर्स दैट नो वुमेन शुड say that a person, a man includes a woman. So that woman, you respect your feminine inside you, I don't think there will be any problem. कहते हैं एक बार पार्वती जी स्नान कर रही थी और उन्होंने गणेश जी को बोला कोई आना नहीं चाहिए. उसी समय शिव जी आ गए. गणेश जी ने उनको रोका. That means if somebody is saying no, means no, you are not allowed, means you are not allowed. मैं थोड़ा सा इसको कंप्लीट करूंगा. मैं तो इस वास्ते चुप हूं कि तमाशा न बने वो समझते हैं मुझे तुझसे कुछ गिला ही नहीं। तो यदि कोई खामोश है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि इट इज ए वेलकम एक्ट। मेरे खामोशियों को मेरी कमजोरी ना समझ, तेरा नाम लेना तुझे बदनाम न कर दे कहीं, इस बात का भी ख्याल रहे। साइलेंस डज नॉट मीन्स यू आर वेलकम, सो प्लीज बी अवेयर। थैंक यू वेरी मच।